Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the quarterfinals of our third seasonal qualifiers of the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals 2019. My name is Mick, one of your hosts, alongside Matthew Lai.
The elderly fiend,
Yeah,
yay!
EDF. Have you played that game, EDF, Earth Defense Force?
No, I haven't, and you've asked me many times.
It's hilarious. There are elder deep fiends in Earth Defense Force. Anyway, watching a match between Kong Chong Ting and Yang Zijian. Jian, as he is affectionately known, Jian's playing Possibility Storm. What?
Yeah, what exactly does Possibility Storm do?
Okay.
Mick, can you pull it up?
Yeah. So Possibility Storm. Lots of text. Let's bring it. Oh, this card is complicated. So, whenever a player casts a spell from his or her hand, that player exiles that spell, then exiles cards from the top of his or her library until he or she exiles a card that shares a type with it. The player may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then the cards that were exiled, you basically shuffle it with Possibility Storm to the bottom of the library in a random order. Okay, so lots and lots of text. What it actually means that when you cast a card from your hand, basically you search for another card. So it's not the card that you cast usually won't resolve, and then you cast this new card that you basically found through your deck, and then you cast a spell. That's it. So usually whatever you cast in hand just doesn't resolve. Which is great because it's very disruptive when your opponent's like trying to cast a counter spell and the counter spell is never going to resolve, or you're not certain that the counter spell will resolve. What Jian is trying to do is to cast something with cast a sorcery from one of his adventure cards. Okay, and that will. There are no other sorceries in the deck. It will possibility storm into shared summons. Shared summons will basically look for enter the intimate. Shared summons is instant. Shared summons is a sorcery, I believe. Oh no, it's an instant.
It's an
Power
instant.
to creature with different names with an opponent. Uh oh yeah, sorry. So he will look for enter the infinite. And then basically pile everything into his hand. Cast shared summons, and then you have put them into the. Oh, okay. Enter the infinite. Puts everything in your hands. Puts one card on top of your library. Okay, and then that one card will be what's that one card? One card will be Boborigmos. You cast a Walking Ballista for 0. Swap it with a Boborigmos. Enters the battlefield, and then you just throw the rest of your the cards in hand at your opponent's face. That's it. Sounds simple, right?
Why would the first card be Bobo?
And enter the infinite. Okay. Let's bring up enter the infinite. You basically draw your entire deck, and then you put one card back. That's enter the infinite. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your library, then put a card from your hand on top of your library. You have no maximum hand size until your next turn. Of course, next turn, most likely you're dead. There's no cards.
Let's go over to the match now.
Yeah. All right. So Chong Teng, he's playing a deck that we've been seeing all day long.
Yeah, UG Oko.
Oh, go. Oh man,
I mean, come on, who was playing UG before Oko came along?
nobody. They were playing Simic, right? You get access to Shardless Bug.
Oh, that's in Legacy.
That's in Legacy lah. Yeah, people were playing it in Legacy. Well, Oko is turning up in Legacy too. So
Yes, because of Oko and the banning of Red and 6.
oh yeah,
People are no longer playing Teamer, they're now playing BUG.
but
Sotai.
yeah, Sotai is really strong. It's got a lot of answers that may or may not be conditional. All right, so
Okay,
Oko
and
here.
Oko entering the battlefield.
Yeah. So
Making a
both, I
food
mean, like
token.
both players are playing Oko. So, yeah.
In general, Pioneer is now at a much slower pace.
Mm. Minus, yeah,
Mono Green Devotion is no longer dominating the format. Yeah.
yeah, but it's just making the transition of splashing blue to
So
get
if you bought the green cards, you just need to buy the Oko.
yeah, and that's well, I don't know. Do you think that come this Monday,
Or another banning? I'm pretty
yeah,
sure. It stifles the format.
it what Oko stifles the format?
I think so.
Well,
It changes every game. If you're playing against an Oko deck, it changes every game into a defend the Oko or it spirals out of control.
do you think that like it's fair to have like 1 week, to test out, and then the that week itself, like okay, I'm gonna ban this card, and then I'm gonna ban this card. Like instead of giving it like a longer runway, just like how modern is, where you have cards that seem to be busted, right? Like Ren and Six for the first few weeks that it was out, and for
But only
what's
one
that?
deck plays Ren and
Hogak
6 in.
or Hogak.
Yeah, Hogart, yes.
For
Hogart.
for a period of time when it was out, it's like okay, there were
I
decks
think they
that
took
were.
too long to ban Hogart. Yeah,
Mm,
they took a bit too long.
they shouldn't have printed Hogak.
Yeah, Hogart was another busted card.
Yeah, Hogak's a little bit too busted.
I think Pioneer is the format where you just try every standard deck that dominated its time during its time,
Mm,
and then eventually had cards banned. So
yeah,
you just try that deck, and then eventually you will
you will
find
get it.
something truly broken.
Yeah, but you also get it banned, and then that means you have to find another deck. Which is, I suppose, like that's the challenge to all the players, right? Like,
Yeah,
was it Reed Duke who tweeted out that your objective in Pioneer is to play a deck. Yeah, play a deck till your card gets banned. You're trying to find a deck where your cards will get banned.
I think Pioneer and Standard is like this.
Mm. You
I
can
mean,
play.
come on, just a month ago they had the Mythic Championship that Andre Strasky won.
Mm.
It was also won on a UG Simic deck that had 4 Okos and 4 Nieces.
Oh,
Exactly the same. In fact, it's essentially the same deck, just that it incorporates more lands from the
From
formats that Pioneer has legal. Yeah,
Mm.
more lands and more creatures.
more
lah.
creatures, like yeah.
Yeah, the 1 mana dogs.
Oh man, Chongteng here. Well, drawing a lot of lands, drawing a lot of cards. But
They're all lands.
not being very successful with
Yeah,
with
Atian
putting
definitely
pressure
has
on
the
Atian.
battlefield advantage at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And did he just draw a Glory Bringer?
What does his deck actually have a
Yeah,
glory
his deck
bringer?
plays 3 Glory Bringers. His deck is essentially a mid-range deck
Yeah.
with a built-in combo at the top.
Well, it's 4 possibility storm. So like the cool thing about possibility storm is that he can turn, things like Lenoir Elves and Gilded Geese after its usage is done, right? You cast possibility storm. You can cast a Gilded Goose, which may turn into a Gilded Goose, or may turn into a Barbaric Moss or what's this Glory Bringer or Brazen Borrower. So,
But his opponent may also cast a Lenoir Elf and it turns into a Ulamog the Caesar's Hunger also,
yeah,
right?
that's a bit
Yeah.
scary. But
This
yeah,
is a two-way double-edged
Two-way street,
sword.
yep.
Yeah. Not so sure how it really works.
so, yeah, Atian here just chilling.
Yeah, can you imagine if you had lethal and then you cast your opponent casts a sorcery spell and then he
The light
gets
ball wipes.
like blue white approach or something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
He gets approach of the second sun.
no, you cast approach, and then you possibility storm into another approach,
Yes, yeah.
and you immediately win.
Because you've cast it
You
twice.
cast it twice, yeah. Whoa, no, wasn't wait. David was playing this deck.
Yes, Alex was playing this deck.
Oh, also but
Yes.
not with possibility storm.
No, not with possibility
Yeah.
storm. Yeah.
No, David was the one playing with possibilities. No, he was the one crazy who was like, okay, I'm gonna play this Welkin Hawk, and then not Welkin Hawk. What's the other Squadron Hawk?
Squadron Hawk.
Squadron Hawk, get the cascade into either an Emrakul or another Squadron Hawk, and then remove 4 Squadron Hawks from the deck, and then cast a
Oh,
Squadron Hawk, and then you get the Emrakul.
I see. I see.
Uh,
It's it's like the modern deck that you don't even play creatures, but then you have the platinum what's that Emperor,
Platinum Imperium, yeah.
yeah, platinum something, yeah.
Yep.
The one that causes you to not lose the
change.
game.
Yeah.
Right?
So you play like Madcap,
Yes,
Madcap
Mecha
and
experiment.
Experiment, and then there's no other artifacts except for like Platinum Angel or like Platinum Imperium. Oh, so this is gonna be long.
Oh,
This is
Nisa
gonna be
has
draggy.
hit the battlefield.
Hmm.
So to block or not to block?
Yeah, but that's dangerous, right? Like you essentially are giving up like lands to be 3/3s. Yeah, and like you're not gonna win the, I don't know, like you're giving up too many resources, right? Even if Atian is like trading his 3/3s for your 3/3s,
But Atian doesn't have any 3/3s at this point in time.
he's only got 3
Oh, but
pieces
he's
of
got
food.
a
Yeah.
brazen borrower.
They
Interesting.
can pressure the
Why
Nisa.
didn't would you have used the brazen borrower to to trade off with the 3/3 land?
Oh, it can't block. It can't block.
Oh, Brazen Borrower
non-flying.
can't
Yeah,
block.
yeah.
Oh,
It
I
can't
see, I
block
see.
non-flying.
Okay.
But yeah, if it could, like, I'll just snap,
Yes.
block.
And
Is there
Atian's
Oko?
brazen borrower is gonna go in to deal 3 damage to Nisa probably.
What is Nisa at? Nisa should be at 5.
At 6. Nisa should be at 6.
Okay, it just entered. Hmm.
Come on, it's a 5 mana planeswalker. You come in, you plus her, she gets up to 6 toughness, 6
She's
loyalty lah.
She's got
And
a
then she
blocker.
makes a 3/3 vigilance land.
Yeah.
I mean that's essentially like 9 toughness for 5 mana.
Mm. I'm surprised that Atian here didn't trade off earlier.
Well, Atian doesn't have an extra land, is it? If not, he would have cast
the 4th.
the Glorybringer.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I'm still chill.
Hmm.
I've seen enough games to roughly know what they're playing.
Do you? Oh, it's just Oko.
Yeah, the real question is any deck that plays black, why are they not playing Elder Spell?
That's true. So Love Struck Beast here going to have
go on an
both.
adventure
Yeah.
and then immediately be cast for 5/5.
Why is the Love Struck Beast going on an adventure?
I'm not sure. Well,
It's
the
like-
adventure makes that 1/1 maiden, so I mean,
Oh,
puzzles
he
need the
leaves.
flavor.
He leaves the castle,
Yeah, it's
and
like Beauty
then
and the
the-
Beast,
yeah.
right? Yeah, the 1/1 Beauty,
and then
and
Beauty
then you get a
like comes
5/5
in.
Beast. Yeah.
She only turns up when you leave the castle.
I mean, it's like Once Upon a Time, right? I mean, it's like every storybook begins with Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
So Once Upon a Time was supposed to be the first spell that you cast
in
in
the
every game, lah. I mean, that's the flavor that that Wizards is coming out with.
I love the flavor.
When he tells the story.
Long, yeah. So Under One Roof, for those of you who are in Singapore and remember, long time ago in a province in South China. Is it South China?
South China Sea.
South China Seas, yeah.
Yeah.
Province in South China Seas. And you.
And then they had
it's got
that catchy
effect.
song, Moses Lim is
Whoa,
Tana
man. Did you guys like watch Crazy Rich Asians? And
Yeah, I
Coach-
caught it.
Ko
Yeah.
Ching Man is like the bimbo wife of the Korean tycoon. I won't say bimbo wife lah, but she's like the Tai wife.
Yeah, the Tai wife of
The
the
Ken
friend, right?
Ken Jeong.
Yeah. Oh, Oko has hit the
Oh.
battlefield for
Oko
Chongqing.
number 2.
Looks like the
Ah.
tide appears to be swinging.
Yeah, man. I definitely agree with you. It's all about the
It's all about the Oko. It's all about Oko.
Who can defend your Oko better? Oh.
Looks like Chongqing is having an advantage already because he now has the 2 planeswalkers accruing advantage over time.
Mm. And he can change. I mean, like he can change his lands into like 6/6s. Just be in. Oh, Wicked Wolf.
And Wicked Wolf is probably going to fight with the Brazen Borrow
Wait,
and sacrifice. Yep, exactly. So what happens is that there's a enter the battlefield trigger for the Wicked Wolf,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the stack,
Wait. I need to.
Seems like that. For
it seems Mick's gonna check on the battlefield.
not very sure.
Yeah, I'm not very sure also. What Mick was? I thought all Chongting did was to cast the
Wicked Wolf.
Wicked Wolf, and then assign it enter the battlefield trigger, assign it to fight the Brazen Borer, and then on the stack sacrifice use the ability on the Wicked Wolf, sacrifice a food token, and then give a +1/+1 counter to Wicked Wolf and make it indestructible.
Just needed to be sure.
So Mick,
Yeah,
what
just
were you
needed to be
concerned
sure.
about?
No, because Nisa's double mana ability only affects forests.
Only base, yeah,
yeah.
forest.
So well
It affects non-basic also, right?
it affects non-basic forests as
Yeah,
well.
but there's only a single forest in the battlefield.
So that produced 3 to that forest plus the botanical sanctum got him the Oko, and then botanical sanctum tap untap tap again. That's 2 mana. Fed it into Nykthos,
Yes,
and that
and
was
then
5 mana.
5 mana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the wolf.
And Doom,
Woof woof.
the Doom Giant Eidolon of Blossom.
Oh, okay. So Love Struck Beast gonna try to take down that Nisa. I think Chongting can block. Like he doesn't need to rely on
Oh, Chongting is blocking.
he doesn't need to rely on the Nykthos for mana.
But
at this
losing
point.
losing the Jade Light Ranger loses 2 pips off the
uh of
Nykthos activation.
yeah, but now you got the wolf. The wolf also gives you
Yeah,
two,
so
two mana.
it's still at 5 lah, right? The
Yep.
pips still at 5.
Yeah,
But I guess mana is not really the main issue lah.
not at this point.
Oh, but he drew another Nykthos, right? He can
Oh,
generate a
man.
lot of mana this turn.
But what do you do with all that mana?
I don't know what else is in his hand.
Well,
What else is in his hand?
But it's all the constellation cards.
what is
All the O-ring effects and that thing. And
it's Chongting? I mean, like we don't know what's in his hand, but in his deck he's got no. This is Chai Hui's
Chongting needs to draw one of the 4
Hydroid Crisis.
Hydroid Crisis.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's 5 mana.
Or Walking Ballista.
Yeah,
Like, that's
Walking
a
Ballista.
huge-
What else is in his hand? Oh, another Wicked Wolf.
Oh, nice. All right. So Wicked Wolf gets
Takes
rid
out
of
the Gilded Goose.
food producer. Well,
Yeah.
Gilded Goose and Oko quite a lethal pair. Every turn you get a 3/3. Not very fun for your opponent.
And Nisa makes Nykthos into a land.
Oh, Frozen Frog saying you need to cast the yeah.
That's Joshua.
The Joshua, yeah. Do you need to cast it from hand?
You know, he needs to. Oh, he has one more floating. He has one more green floating.
Yeah.
So tapping the Botanical Sanctum allows him to activate Nykthos again. Oh, another Wicked Wolf.
Oh yeah, approaching. Okay,
Wow.
that's a lot of Wicked Wolves. Wicked. So who's he gonna fight this time?
The 1/1 Maiden.
Ah, okay. So now the Love Struck Beast can't attack.
Yeah, the
but he
Love
can
Struck
block.
Beast is lonely now.
Yeah, but
Definitely Love Struck.
he can block.
Oh, he can block.
Can block.
Not too long though. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, possibility storm. But he just lost his
Gilded Goose. Yeah. So you can't. He's also short of 1 red to cast the Glorybringer.
Mm,
That's probably the only.
yeah.
Uh,
That would have been
Boborimos.
Boborimos. Yeah,
yeah.
Boborimos is like the killer.
You possibility storm in hand, then you sorcery the
Oh.
adventure the Love Shark Beast.
Yeah, that gets you entered in infinite. Yeah.
You get Bobo, then you cast
Cause Walking Ballista for Bobo.
comes in, then you throw your entire land.
Yeah.
But I don't really like decks that operate like that. You know, it's not very all in. I think in the Eternal formats, if you want to play a combo, it has to be a bit more all in
Yeah.
and very consistent.
Just a little
Whereas
bit of,
Zitian just looks like he's doing a mid range game now.
and
But then
then suddenly has
in
a.
his hand, he has these combo pieces that don't really affect the bot state
Well, he has. I mean, like
immediately.
he has. Um, it's incidental, right? It's incidental. If you have the pieces, it will fire off, right?
Yeah.
You cast the what's that? What's his name? You cast Possibility Storm, still have
Mm.
1 mana up, and then you just cast like the Love Struck Beasts, you know.
The 1/1 side
Yeah.
lah, and then you
And then suddenly you got Enter the Infinite, you got every card in your hand, and you just play.
no, but technically you could possibility storm into another one of that 1/1 beast spell, right?
No, there's no other sorcery in his deck.
No, but that
Oh, you
Love
can't,
Struck
you can't.
Beast, you can't.
So-
Because it's a mix, is it?
Yeah, because it's not. So all these like adventure cards, right? Adventure is an ability that the creature has. So you may cast it as a sorcery, but it's
see,
not
I
a
see.
sorcery.
So
You
let's
get
say
what
if the adventure card was in the graveyard, does it count as a sorcery and a land?
No,
As
it,
a creature?
it only counts as a creature.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
That doesn't really help with the delirium, you know.
No.
Just thinking of other decks.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Matthew here, thinking of brewing, watching whole day's worth of.
Yeah, watching whole days of getting bored already. Seeing the same blue green decks.
Just go buy your Okos, man.
It's really expensive now.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I think the way it's stifling the format, it's
It's a little
gonna
bit.
invite itself a banning soon.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Man, should go and sell my Okos now.
Yeah, you should.
Sweet W, thanks for the follow. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Yeah, this is very slow. Players looking at each other.
Yeah, because there are too many decisions.
Mm.
Yeah, Oko as a card, right, doesn't really do very much on its first turn. It enters the battlefield, but as the turns progresses, what Oko does is that it offers you as a player multiple opportunities. You can either, for example, you can make your own 3/3 out of a food token, or you can transform one of your opponent's annoying creatures or artifacts into just a simple basic 3/3
Yeah.
that loses all its abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So like earlier today, we saw Oko transforming the 5/5 legendary life linking angel. What's that one called?
Everson.
No. Lyra Dawnbringer
So sad.
into just a 3/3, and it just was pretty sad. Really, really sad. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns, Heart of Kiran's into like 3/3.
And I think we also saw the Alven, the cat Alven deck.
Oh, did that get
So-
turned into a 3/3?
I think so.
Oh,
if I'm
that's
not
very
wrong.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oven is the engine, right? And once you lose the engine, then it becomes very
Yeah,
difficult.
so what Oko does is that as the game progresses, what you have is a planeswalker that gives you multiple avenues to control the battlefield.
Mm.
Yeah, and eventually you can either endlessly make a stream of 3/3s, or you could just off one of your opponent's critical
Their
parts.
pieces, right?
Yeah, one of their critical pieces, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that sense, Oko is a really, really powerful card.
Jeez.
Though on turn 2, when it comes down on the battlefield, all he can do is to make
Create
a
food.
food token. But
Hey,
yeah.
even like if you're playing second, right, in the mirror match, making your opponent's mana dog into a 3/3, that's already a win, right? Like it sounds dumb, because you made a 1/1 into a 3/3 and it can attack Oko, but Oko survives after
yeah,
that attack.
Oko even survives the 3/3.
Oh,
Yeah. The
wow.
+1, the fact that ability to make any creature or artifact a 3/3 is, and it's a +1 loyalty ability, it's just really busted.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's broken.
Yeah, just waiting.
I heard you like Chalice of the Void.
Yeah, Chalice of the Void is one of my favorite cards.
Yeah, unfortunately, it also dies to Oko.
It also dies to
quote,
Oko.
Quote unquote dies to Oko.
But it's different in Legacy. A 3/3 is a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
In Standard and in Pioneer, 3 power is like not much of a threat. But in Legacy, come on. Turn 1, 3/2, you have a 1/1 that can flip to a 3/2 on turn 2. It's different. Right? You can just win games off a 3/2
Yeah.
flying.
Just
Yeah.
protect it.
It's a different format.
Wow, this is. Well, the upside is that at the end of the day, like we won't have to wait for the next round, because by the time these guys are finished, like all the pairings would have been done. We
Yeah,
won't-
but all just looking out at the field, all the other top 8 players are still playing their matches.
Oh yeah,
And I'm also playing Simic.
yeah.
Yeah, there are
usually
5 Simic decks. I think 4 or 5 Simic decks.
in
Yeah.
the top 8.
Yes, there are 21 Okos. I've just looked through it.
Oh, yeah. So Chongting is playing Artian. And then we have Lucas who's playing against Kelvin Chu.
Yeah, Lucas is on the white black
White Black.
aggro, is it?
Yeah, Lucas's deck actually looks pretty cool. And he's playing against Kelvin Chu, and Kelvin Chu is playing like Ban Coco,
Splashing 4 Okos.
splashing for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas did concede.
So despite Collected Company not being able to put Oko on the battlefield,
it's still
the
good
Coco deck still plays Oko.
Yeah.
4 of them. Yeah.
because Collector Company is just that good. Sorry, Oko.
And
is
so
just
you
that
see
good.
in making a Collected Company deck, right? You can't have more than 8 sorceries or instants.
Mm.
Because anything more than that,
Like you're diluting the
you're dilating
number
the
of-
chance of hitting 2 creatures every time you
Yep.
collect a company. You review you look at the top 6 cards and you pull 2 creatures
Mhm.
and place them on the battlefield that have 3 casting costs and less. So
Yep.
you play more than 8 non-creature cards, minusing the 23 or 22 lands, your chance of hitting 2 creatures drops.
Mm.
You see? So what the deck now is that, if I'm not wrong, the Collected Company deck from
It's 4 Cocos.
Kelvin Chu plays 4 Cocos. I mean, that's a must, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the whole deck is about.
4 Cocos.
And then the other 4 non-creature cards in the traditional Ban Company in Modern is usually like no. Court
is it
Calling is
Court
only for
Calling?
the combo.
No, yeah,
it's
that's
not
the
Court Calling.
combo decks.
It's the Path to Exile. So you need to play removal, right?
No, but instead now you play.
Now they just play Oko.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
Oko functions as remover,
card advantage.
card advantage,
is-
everything all in one. So it doesn't matter if the Coco skips Oko.
skips
It
and
doesn't
Oko.
matter.
It's like it's
But if you manage to land one on the battlefield, together with the myriad of creatures that you have in Collected Company that gum up the board really quickly,
Mhm.
Oko survives, and then slowly you age out your opponent.
gross.
Yeah, gross.
Pichun is playing against Chai Hui, and we saw them both on the feature match. Pichun.
Maybe
is,
we need to bring back Languish into the format. Languish is in the format,
language is
right?
good. Yeah, language is a format. It's a great card, man.
Yeah, Languish is a great card.
Um, Ilham, and then finally Ilham is playing against Eugene. Eugene is also the other deck that is not playing Oko.
Eugene is on black red aggro.
Yeah, black red, quote unquote aggro, but
Yeah.
we saw in that last game.
It's
like,
that sometime around last year.
yeah,
Last year,
before rotation.
yes, before rotation, before Amon Cat and Cole and Hour of Devastation rotated out. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get in my
Yeah.
last hurrah, and just all you have to do is just pick up that deck again if you
Mm.
haven't dismantled
It's
it.
another one of the best standard decks during its time.
Yeah,
So what we are really seeing is players are trying the best standard decks that they feel akin to, close to, and they're just testing and trying if it does well.
Mm.
Yeah.
The new cards are. New cards are awesome, and this is just what we're seeing is the current standard, right?
Mm.
These are the best decks in the current standard, which is Oko, with the addition of Heart of Kiran.
Yes.
And
yeah.
that's about it. That's
and
really
Nykthos.
about-
Nykthos.
Oh, and Nykthos, yeah, to make
Yes.
shit tons of mana.
It's pretty much a standard format thing. Yeah. I mean, of course, J-Like Ranger and Heart of Kiran
They're just,
belong to a different format,
well, it's close enough.
but it's close
just-
enough.
yeah,
It's pretty
exactly.
pretty recent. I mean, Rivals of Ixalan
Ixalan.
was pretty recent.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Alright. Wow.
During the Ixalan standard phase, J-Like Ranger was a must-have.
Oh
format-
yeah, for sure.
Format staple. Yeah.
Any green deck must play.
Yes, any
J-Like
green deck
Ranger.
plays J-Like Ranger.
Mm. Man, I haven't
It's like
seen-
the Corsair of Crufix for that
Oh,
standard.
gross, yeah. Sylvan Keratic also Crufix. You play
Yes.
green, you must
That's
have
what
like
you
these
need.
two cards.
That's what you need.
Ugh.
Now it's what's that? Para what?
Oh, Paradise Druid.
Yeah, Paradise Druid.
Hexproof.
Yeah.
And then
2-1 conditional hexproof.
Yeah. Hexproof is still very good.
Hexproof is very
Very
good in standard.
Yeah.
A bit too good.
Yeah, I thought they would stop printing out.
Oh, okay. He's gonna go off this turn. Chongting's gonna go off this turn.
What did he just draw?
He has a Nykthos in hand that he has been keeping. He drew Hydroid Crisis.
Oh, yo. Well, it's gonna be a very big elk. But he's gonna be drawing a hell lot of cards.
So what Chongting can do is that he can activate Nykthos and have for himself, how many pips is that? 6, 8, 9, 11. 11 mana. 11 mana. Then play the Nykthos, floating 11 mana. Use 2 to activate Nykthos again for another 11. So that's 20. 9 plus 11, 20.
Untap it with Nisa.
Untap it with Nisa.
Add
and
another
have-
11.
Add another 11. So you're
that's
looking at
9, 9, 9, 9,
18,
11.
9, 9, 11. Wow,
So
that's
29.
29. 29 mana.
Draw
And
15
then,
cards.
yeah, you can essentially draw about, and then with the existing mana on existing lands on the battlefield, you can have, how big can you have?
32.
28, 28.
So,
Or 32. 30, Hydroid Crisis.
yeah,
Gain 15 life, draw 15,
draw 15
cards.
cards. Which then becomes an elk next turn. But a very big one. No
No,
Oko,
there's
no
yeah,
Oko
no
on
Oko on
Zitian's- Ah!
Artian's side. So Artian doesn't draw. No, but if I were Artian, I wouldn't pump all the mana into the Hydroid Crisis. I would maybe just cast it for 12 mana, and then draw 6 cards.
I would.
Draw 5 cards, and then out of the 5, I should have something good enough to flood the battlefield again.
Well, I would cast it for probably like 15. So that one swing from this creature will like kill Artian.
Oh, I see.
Just
I see. To make it lethal,
Yeah.
right?
So for next
Yeah,
turn.
that makes sense. That makes sense. And so, how many did he cast it for?
Oh, just 14? Oh, looks like 15. Yeah, 6, 6 and something. Because he
Yeah.
just drew like a flood of like 6, 7 cards.
Yeah, he played a land already, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. This is...
This is insane.
Artian needs to win next turn. He's got a possibility in Storm in hand, which means that he could actually pull it off. Which would be incredible by
But that would mean that he needs to have he needs to have two
He needs
the
to
other
have a
two
sorcery.
relevant cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he needs to have Possibility Storm and 1 adventure card. That's it. That's all.
No, it's
he
not
needs.
enough. He needs both the adventure cards.
No, he only needs 1.
Because he has to essentially do the full combo, right?
Which only requires Possibility Storm and an adventure. That's it. Because he casts the adventure, that's going to change into Enter the Infinite. Enter in the Infinite draws him the entire deck, which then leaves him with Boborigmus on the top.
Oh, I see. I see.
And then he just casts creature
so
for free.
so that means essentially he has to cast 2 spells after Possibility Storm.
One spell.
No, 2. You just said 2.
No,
You see,
he
after-
casts. He casts that first one. It
Uh-huh.
disappears and becomes another spell, which you cast. Enter the Infinite. It becomes Enter the Infinite. and you
Yeah.
cast.
Then the Boborimos is on top, right?
Yeah. So Walking
Yeah.
Ballista
Then
is
how are you
0.
going to trigger Boborimos entering the battlefield?
Walking Ballista for 0.
Oh, I see. I see.
So he doesn't
So
need
that
mana.
means he needs 2 other cards in hand that are relevant to the combo.
Don't need. Enter in Infinite draws you the deck.
Oh yeah. Enter the
Yeah.
Infinite draws you the deck. I see.
Which is the only way that he wins, because like he's got like all these like cards inside the
I see.
inside the deck.
Okay.
all these other lands inside the deck. But is that enough? He's got like 24 odd lands.
Oh, the ultimate Nisa? Oh, yes.
Oh, yummy. All lands, all his forests are indestructible.
And he pulls out any number of forests, is it?
Yeah, any number of forests, they enter the battlefield tapped, and they are all indestructible.
They don't become creature, just indestructible.
So
No, they don't
Artian needs to
become
win on this turn.
Yeah. Well, the lands don't become creatures, but like everything that Chongting draws is gas. Practically. Yeah, the previous lands are also indestructible too.
There's at least
so,
3 of them. 3 of them that are creatures.
languish. Matthew, you're right.
Yeah, then we need to
Language.
play more Arab Decay and language.
Not playing
Yahanis
Japanese expertise.
expertise. -3, and then you get to play a card.
You gotta play a
Oh,
Oko.
that's cute.
You gotta
That's
play a
very,
Oko.
you play your own Oko. Oh.
That's so sick, right?
Oh, please don't.
Calvin play that. Calvin Hoon.
Kevin Hoon? Yeah, of course, because he's got to have the value, right? The value.
The Sotai decks are too slow, I feel.
But it's got all the good answers.
Yeah, I mean his Jays and all that lah, but it's just too slow a deck.
All right, so it looks like Chongting took that game quite
We're
easily.
seeing like the progression of standard also, right? Standard was Simic, then it moved into Sotai.
Yeah.
When did Simic move into Sotai?
During standard, the
Yeah.
Noxious Grass. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Just to deal with.
But in the end, a streamlined UG deck took down the Mythic Championship.
yeah, you gotta be. I mean, like, on top of everything, you've also got to be a bit lucky. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
as-
just think that in standard, usually because you don't have that much mana fixing,
mm,
cleaner decks usually perform better over like a 15 round event.
mm. Less variance.
Yeah.
Less variance. Yeah. Well, you create your own luck, right? You play like a two color deck. Then your opponent like first off, your opponent needs to have the answers. And secondly, they need to have the mana to cast the answers, right?
True.
So when you play like a 3-color deck, like okay, your mana base is a bit screwed up. If you can capitalize on your opponents, just stumbling for like that 1-2 turns, then you're in for it. And you created your own luck, lah, right? Well,
Makes sense.
well, these decks, they are going long. Okay, let's
Is
take a look.
Atian taking out the entire combo?
Oh, please don't. The combo is so fun. Let's take
Yes,
a look.
he is.
Yeah,
He's taking out the entire combo.
that sucks. Why, Atian? Why? Okay, let's take a look at Atian's.
Actually, I don't think
sideboard.
Atian ever won today with the combo.
He did.
He did?
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
him.
you
I
saw.
saw him pull it off like twice when I was walking by the table. I saw him pull off like the combo. That's why I know what the hell the combo is.
I see.
What are you doing? And it looks like a very convoluted, set of steps.
So the trick is to get up to 5 or 6 mana and then go for it.
And then just go for it, yeah. But your opponent needs to be tapped out, which may not be the case. Okay, so Artian's sideboard, 2 Scavenging Ooze, 2 Wicked Wolf, 2 Heroic Intervention, which I think this will be really cool, 2 Mystical Dispute, 2 Reclamation Stage, 2 Stubborn Denials, 1 Fry, 1 Abrade, 1 Roast.
I think Fry is really good here.
Fry is cool. Fry targets like blue or white color spell, right? Blue or white color
Blue or white,
blue or white creature.
creatures and planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Instant speed, 5 damage.
Great for taking down Okos. I think there's a lot of cards in Atian's sideboard that
I
are
think
relevant
Wicked
in the
Wolf
game.
should be good. Same for a Braid, Roast.
At the start of the format.
It feels like the entire sideboard is pretty good except Scavenging Ooze.
Not
I mean,
sure
if you
about
look at
Stubborn
it-
Denial.
Stubborn Denial is really good, man. Like it's
Does he have a lot of 4 power creatures? Stubborn
No.
Denial is 4 power, right? Or 5.
4 power.
Does he have a lot of 4 power creatures? Aside
No.
from...
Well, you don't have to. You just have to
he has
like
Bone
stop.
Crusher Giant, Glory Bringer,
Mhm.
and Love Struck Beast. Oh, he does have quite a lot of above 4 power creatures.
Yeah, so it stops all your opponent's Okos and all your opponent's removals as well.
Yeah, so
For
I think
quite
maybe Stubborn Denial is pretty good. Not too sure about Mystical Dispute. Because Chongting is essentially playing a green deck.
Yeah. Blue Diamonds MTGO saying you can't kill Oko which made food with fry, of course. You also can't fry the food. So but you get it down to 1, which is a lot easier for you to handle with your 1/1
Yeah.
mana dog.
Exactly.
But
I mean, that's the
form
best thing you have really lah. I mean, you don't have like
Noxious Grasp.
Red Elemental Blast or something like that. in
Oh,
this
that'll be
format.
nice. That'll be cool. That'll be a little bit too good. But format, saying what other decks are in the top 8? Oko. And then there's one black-white
Okay.
aggro.
There's at least 4 Oko. 1 Sotai.
One Sotai Oko.
1 Sotai Oko lah. So, Sotai mid range, so to say, right? One Band company splashing 4 Okos.
Of course.
One
two
black
bun
white
companies.
aggro lah. Black white aggro.
There's 2 bun companies.
One black red aggro.
Yeah.
Oh, there are 2 bun companies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chai Hui.
Chai Hui is also a
also
bun
right.
company.
Yep. So that's about it, right? 2 bun companies. 2 bun companies.
4 UG Oko.
Yeah. 4
3 UG Oko.
1 Sotai Oko.
1 Sotai.
One what's that?
1 black red aggro and 1 black white aggro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 8 decks.
That's cool. Oh, man. Somebody tripped the camera. Yeah. There we go. That's better. So yeah, Tornadoes T asking, holy crap, is that possibility storm? Yes. Holy crap. But yeah. But Atian just boarded all 4 out. Which, well,
He bought it all 4 out lah. So I'm not sure what his
yeah.
game plan is.
It's so fun. Possibility storm is so fun.
But technically, he didn't reveal the possibility storm to Chongting, right?
It's been 5 rounds.
Oh, he cast it on the battlefield just now?
No,
I
he
see.
didn't. He didn't.
He didn't? I didn't see him cast
He
it.
scooped it. Yeah, he scooped up.
He's just assuming that Chongting probably knows what he's playing.
Yeah.
So Chongting would have boarded in.
Alright,
Where's
mulligan.
Chongting's deck? This one. Chongting likely would have boarded in the 2 Rack Sages, couple of negates,
Mm-hmm.
and probably the Aethergas, right? The Aethergas.
Aethergas would be great against like Oko just to, slow them down for a turn.
Well, deals with Borrowing most also.
Oh, yeah. That'll be fun.
But technically, the moment Boborimos hits the stack,
Can you Aethergas that away? No, you can't.
yeah, but once he lands on battlefield, doesn't do with, yeah, because when you start discarding the lands,
Oh, yeah, it's too late.
it's too late
It's too
already,
late.
right?
It's too late.
If you draw your whole deck, you throw one land, he responds to it.
You just throw more lands.
And you just throw even more lands, yeah.
Thanks for move his priority.
Then you throw all the lands.
Yes, I do think that Oko will be banned on Monday. Sell it now.
So, yeah.
Come down to Grey Ogre, they're offering $45 per piece.
Are they?
Yeah,
Sorry?
Ben just said that.
Ben,
earlier.
oh, okay. Yeah, man.
I'll pay you 50.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just kidding.
Who are we? Just kidding. Because it's going to get banned, so I don't want to pay you anything for it.
I mean, it's still playable in Modern and Legacy.
Yeah. In Modern, I don't think too great, in fact, but in Legacy...
Oh no, but the Oko Urza deck is pretty oppressive also. It's putting up a huge win rate.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's true. Yeah,
I mean,
forgot
the
about
same
that.
Planeswalker comes out on turn 2 and makes an artifact.
How fun is that?
Oh, turn 2 Oko.
Of course.
That's it, the game is over.
Are we going to see...
What is that? Elvish
That's an
Mystic,
elf,
is
yeah.
it?
Lenoir Elves, I believe. Elvish Mystic
How
is...
dare the Lenoir Elf attack Oko?
Yeah. White bordered too. Oh,
Oh, but Chongting will have access to up to 5 mana next turn.
Yeah, which means that maybe a Nissa is going to show herself.
Yeah, maybe a Nisa.
Mm.
Chongting will need the Nisa to turn the tide of the battlefield development.
Yeah, he would use... I mean, like, that Nissa would be great for just, like, accelerating just way past what Atian can do. So let's see. Okay. Shocking himself. What for?
4 mana. Wicked Wolf. Wicked Wolf will really help him.
Mm. Mm.
And it would really make Chongting very hard to recover from this position.
Mm. Wicked Wolf, make your guy 3/3, or Wicked Wolf produce more food so you can survive
Wicked
the
Wolf
apocalypse.
can't create food.
No,
The wolf
but
only
Oko-
consumes.
Oko can create.
Yeah, Oko can create food.
Nice analogy. The wolf only consumes.
Oh, but he's going in for 3 damage.
What? Okay. So is the Oko aggro plan?
What 3-drop does he have?
Kiora?
Oh,
What?
interesting.
No, it's
Kiora. It's
yeah, Kiora
the
Behemoth, something
it's
Behemoth
the
thing.
War of the Spark one. It's the
Master of
uncommon
Behemoth,
one.
yeah.
The uncommon one.
Yep. So Kiora, for those of you who don't know, Kiora has a static ability when a creature
Or 4
with
power.
4 power or greater enters the battlefield, you
Draw
draw
a
a card.
card.
So it's great for and it's got like 7 loyalty, which is insane amounts of loyalty.
For 3-drop.
Mm.
Oh,
Whoop whoop whoop. Whoop
oh,
whoop.
we saw that.
Whoop 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 whoop.
We saw
Something.
that.
Locust Storm 55 asking, are there any other bands you like to see? Whoa. Any other bands?
I think Todd Cease is also a bit too powerful for the format. Yeah.
Thoughtseize is definitely very powerful. I
I
mean,
think
like,
the only thing keeping it in the format is that you need to take 2 damage to use it. And that the 2 damage stacks up very rapidly, considering that most of the players have to play with shock lands. So that 2 damage is also a consequence lah. Oh wow.
woo!
Glorybringer.
Yeah, exert.
And exert? Definitely, I would definitely exert. Take out the Wicked Wolf
Yeah.
immediately.
Wow. So this is the aggro plan. Yeah. Trigger. Draw a card.
Exert, then use the Cura to untap the.
Well, you can do it next turn. You can untap next turn.
Oh yes, you can do
Because he
that.
untapped one of the lands this turn
Oh, I
to
see.
cast the Glorybringer.
What's Atian thinking? Atian plays at a very moderate pace. He thinks very deeply about every move that he makes.
Yeah, so that's Chongting. I think that's what makes these guys like, and they are, that's
No,
what makes these guys quite
Chongting's
good.
plays much faster. Yeah, I mean we're just observing that already.
Yeah, Atian does play at a slower pace.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, but I've seen Satya play really fast before.
Yeah, when the
When the
clock's
clock is
about
down,
when the
when the
clock's
clock's
about to go
down,
down,
yeah.
right? It's like, oh, okay.
Because in modern, Atian always plays blue white.
Oh yeah, gosh.
Then after that, the moment
Oh, Atian is actually thinking of killing one of the mana dogs.
To stop the Nisa. I mean, like, what's a 3/3, right? What's a 3/3 to you?
No, but he could lay a land and still cast Nisa. So
Yeah, he could. I don't know.
oh, I think maybe could could Atian take control of the Wicked Wolf?
The Wicked Wolf. Oh, that's true. That is
but-
very true.
Oko can only take
Power 3 or less.
power 3 or less.
Yeah.
Power not
three.
casting cost lah.
Yeah. So it could take the.
So I think
Wicked
that's what he's going for. I think
Wolf.
that would really end the game. That would really end the game.
Goes for the Wicked Wolf, untaps the Glorybringer, swings in, exerts again, destroys Chongting's and any hope of Chongting getting back into this game. Wow.
Yeah, I think Glorybringer is very effective in dealing with Oko decks. The 4 damage, the flying, the haste ability, and then
It can get rid of geese.
You can get rid of geese,
all the elks.
and you can attack the planeswalkers cleanly. Yeah.
All right, go for your Kiora, and I don't think. Oh,
Oh,
Atian
it's a
just trades.
trade,
Yeah, which is fine, right?
which is fine. I think
Which
so.
is
At this
absolutely
stage,
fine. All right, walking ballista.
oh, that's a good play. I would think.
Mm,
Stifle his mana, slow him down.
yeah, but Atian doesn't really need that, right? He's
No, it
just
doesn't.
he's got a second Glorybringer.
Oh, I think then the game's sort of over.
Yikes!
Oh, but he doesn't. Does he have an extra land?
No, nope. Okay, Oko making a 3/3.
Crash in for it. Crash in for the damage.
Yeah, untaps. Glorybringer swings exert.
Exert. No exert.
Okay, all right.
That's interesting.
Okay. He's got Bone Crusher.
What else does he have in hand?
He's got Bone Crusher Giant.
Yes.
I think another 2 Bone Crusher Giants, which I think he's just gonna cast it for as a creature. Yeah, just to draw a card.
Oh, just draw a card.
If that's a land, that would be great. But it's not a land. He's got a
I think the
second Bone
game. I think the
Crusher
game is
Giant.
likely over.
Yeah, this doesn't seem. This
Yep,
doesn't
the
seem
writing's
well.
on the wall.
Yep. All right, so it's tight. Like Artian just taking like the aggro plan, right? Just
Yes.
swing in, turn the creature sideways, deal the damage.
So what Atian is doing is that he's siding out all the combo elements, putting in the Wicked Wolves, putting in the Love Struck Beast and all that,
Mm.
and probably the Aether Spear Harvesters also.
Sort of like a transformational
Yes,
sideboard, right?
it's
No
now a
more
3-color
beat down deck. Just
mid-range deck with Oko. So in that sense, he has an advantage over Chongting now lah, with the added options available from the splash of red.
Cannonball 29 saying, "Hi, new to Pioneer, but thanks for streaming. Oh, thanks for tuning in. And if you want more updates, just follow us. Unfortunately, this is the last stream that we'll be doing this year. Right? The seasonal qualifier 3. After this, well, we're gonna renovate. They're gonna be renovating the store.
they're renovating the stall.
So we won't be streaming for a while, but we'll be back next month.
But why did Ben choose this period of time to renovate? Isn't it like the holiday season?
It's known that the holiday season is
It's a bit slower.
the least busy time of
Yeah.
the year for sure.
Yep.
Oh really?
Yeah, everybody's on holiday.
Oh, I never knew that.
We don't buy. I don't think we buy like magic gifts for people.
No, we don't.
We don't, right? Well,
No,
we
we
do.
don't.
I mean, like my play group does lah. We'll just like, oh, happy birthday! You get like a pack of cards.
But that's
and
birthday,
stuff like
Christmas.
that.
They don't buy for Christmas, right?
No. What do you really want? Oh, I want a Mox. I want a Judge for a Mox Opal.
I want a
good luck.
dual land.
You want dual lands, yeah. That'll be nice. But no, we want like, I don't know, Bluetooth headphones and what other things that you really want, things that you want. I want a PS4, 5, Nintendo Switch. Whatever.
Okay, looking outside, looks like Lucas's match is over.
Yeah, exactly. Are all the other matches over?
No, Lucas one is over.
Well, Lucas one didn't start, so
Oh, didn't start.
Lucas just like conceded to Calvin Chu. I think Lucas was like calculating the
So
odds.
did
that he
Pichun
could
win?
get
Did
to-
Pichun win or lose?
I don't know. Is he walking out the store?
Well, he's packing up.
Okay, we'll see. Yeah.
Eugene is also part of his group.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the team series. I have lost track of the team series. I know there's something in the toilet with like the
Yeah,
team
there's
series
just one
points.
dominant team lah.
Mm.
There's one sure in team and sure out team.
Second, third, and fourth place. Is
Yeah,
like,
second, third, and fourth is a tough fight.
okay.
First place is a shirt, and then the fifth team is.
It's like definitely no.
Yeah, I mean it's quite tough lah. I mean Ilham has to carry a bunch of
the-
noobs.
Who's
And
who's in
Kenneth
your
Kenneth is really busy. Yeah, busy. He's getting married this year.
Oh, okay.
And
So question.
next year maybe, early next year. And
Question
Ilham
who's-
has to carry the other two noobs.
Who's in Ilham's team? Oh, no wonder. You didn't even play him today.
Jerome. Yeah.
Is that four players, right? Yeah. So you
Yeah.
pick the best three scores. Jerome's not even here today. Yeah. We've all
Yeah,
dropped
Jerome's
off,
busy
right?
lah. Jerome's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New job and all.
Yeah.
Actually,
Jerome
no,
has a
not
new
actually.
job.
Yeah.
Does Brian have a new job?
No. We hope Brian gets a new job. Sort
Sort of.
of. Yeah.
Okay.
加油.
Keep at it, man. You need to make some dough to be able to afford these cards.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's
Every season, Wizards print something that everyone must buy.
jeez. Please stop. What's he?
And then they banned it.
ban it.
Yes. So ridiculous.
If
They should offer a refund on the Ren and Zixers that we bought.
Man, the boxes, man, the like Modern Horizon boxes. I still have one unopened.
And two of the cards inside are already banned.
Yeah.
Why do you bother of opening it?
Thinking that it will like go up in price, but no.
What could you possibly hope to open to recover your loss?
Nothing.
Foil force or negation not too bad.
Four negation. Wow, that is like
At least cover
really
Well, at least
hopeful, man.
Force of Negation is only a rare.
Yeah.
Look on the
you can
bright
get-
side.
Mm.
But to find our foil,
Legacy Horizons, Blue Diamonds,
Actually, the
MTGO.
foil Prismatic Vista is also not so bad.
What?
So if you open Urza, Prismatic Vista, Force of Negation.
You're still not gonna make back like $300+ on a box.
Oh, a
for
box is
single-
300? I thought a box is only 200-ish. 200.
Right, I forget. Or 200 something. Yeah, but
200-ish. Low 200, I think. Is
You're
it?
not gonna get back like $200 from.
No, you're not
like,
going
a
to.
few
Probably
cards.
just get back half.
Mm. Even I like barely like I opened like Ren and 6. One Ren and
Unless
6
you
and
have
one foil Ren
a
and 6 and I barely made back a
foil
box.
rare and a foil mythic. Is it possible to get a foil mythic and a foil rare?
Yep, definitely. But rare, I mean like that's rare. Ha ha ha.
If your foil mythic is Urza and your foil rare is Force of Negation,
That's
yeah.
nice. That'll be nice. Yo.
There are the brackets fixed.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, so it's what are the brackets? It's the Pichun bracket. No, man. No indication. So
No
I don't know.
indication.
Should be on the Wizards brackets.
Yeah.
We should start soon, no?
Oh, it's the usual lah. 1826, 1827, 36, 45.
So who made it in? Who made it into semis?
Okay. 1845, then
What are you playing? Oh,
Battlegrounds, the new format.
Oh, is it?
Auto chess, but
I heard Owen Thunderwall is now playing Hearthstone.
probably because of
they sponsor a lot of all those big streamers to play this auto chess thing. This is the new in thing now. Surprisingly, Dota auto chess is not
it's too long.
I think it's fine if it's long, as long as the gameplay is worthwhile. I mean, because you play on at home, right? You don't play on mobile.
But also you can play more.
Oh, so are you still playing FXL?
Yes.
Because I don't see you grinding.
Play what?
The other phone game that they all play.
I'm playing less because of Battlegrounds.
Okay, Zitian is
Oh, I saw the world boss thing. That's so
probably on the draw.
disappointing.
Chongting has kept on 7, if I'm not wrong.
Daily you can do twice. So if the reward good,
No, they
Blue Diamond MTGO, I doubt there'll be a Legacy Horizons. Likelihood they may do another Eternal what?
Eternal Masters.
Eternal Masters, yeah.
Yeah, well, Eternal Masters is like supposed to be. Did it introduce new cards, Eternal Masters?
No, I think
It was
no,
just
no
like
impactful
reprint.
new cards.
Hey, do you want a second semi-final to start?
Can I suppose?
That means we're forced to.
Yes,
Oh no, then don't.
who went to Brisbane?
Yeah, I want the other.
Joe and Chin
Joe and Chin Hao went to Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want the other pairing. Yeah. Just tell them to chill. Sorry.
Yeah, usually the impactful cards for the legacy format usually actually come from a really surprising place called Commander. I mean, that's where
That's why you get to
things
print out
uh,
like
yeah.
cool new cards. Yeah.
What's that guy? The elf, the 3-color elf.
Leovold, yeah.
Leovold was from Commander, right?
No, Leovold was from
Or
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy, but Conspiracy is like a Commander format. I mean,
No, it's not. It's a draft
it's
format.
a draft format. Okay, yeah. I mean,
well,
non-
you Commander Cube, Commander Cube,
Commander Cube, yeah.
which
So
like you
Leovold
have
came from
drafting.
there.
Is
Then what else came from
uh,
Commander? Macheza.
Marchesa, yeah.
Yeah, but
Marche-
Marchesa's not
Marchesa
played
is
very
like
many
very
decks,
rare to see.
Just in my
Oh yeah,
deck.
Flusterstorm, yeah. Flusterstorm was from
Oh, True Name Nemesis as well.
is from the first printing.
yeah, True Name
of
Nemesis
Commander.
came from a Commander.
Did anyone from the store go to Brisbane? Magic Fest Brisbane? Yeah, they
yeah,
did.
I said already. Jin Hao and
Joe. Yeah, they were there.
Brisbane is a nice mid-level city, I believe.
I haven't
In
been to
Australia.
Brisbane before.
I
It's,
have.
Nice place.
Not too urban,
Oh, your
not
mum
too.
lives there. Nice. Not too urban, not too rural.
Not too rural.
it's
Yeah,
got
not too
a-
urban, not too rural. It's got a nice cafe culture, nice cafe scene.
Actually, Sydney also has a nice cafe.
Yeah,
Actually,
Sydney,
a
come
lot
on,
of
man.
a lot of
Sydney's
places in
fine.
Australia have like nice cafe culture. Actually, yeah, full stop. A lot of places have cafe culture, nice cafe culture.
Not really. I mean, Choa Chu Kang does it.
Singapore on an average.
Yeah, Choa Chu
sort
Kang
of
also
has-
doesn't really have a magic shop.
Oh, it doesn't.
I doubt lah.
Yeah, yeah. Not of any notes, right? Okay. So Love Struck Beast on turn 2, like he didn't even cast it for the 1/1 because he's probably got like
He probably has another Love
Elvish
Struck
Mystic,
Beast in
yeah.
hand lah.
or an Elvish Mystic, or Lenoir Elf, or it's a goose.
I think
Yeah, it's a goose.
Atien recognizes that he has to be a bit more aggressive in this matchup.
But going,
Because his deck doesn't run the Hydroid Crisis.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
boo.
But just looking at the battlefield position, I think Chongting's set up to win the long game.
Wow. All right, so Atian here just
7 permanents versus 3 permanents. That's really quite tough.
That's all right. So second Love Struck Beast just passed the
Second
turn.
Love
Okay.
Struck Beast.
So,
So,
second
Atien
5/5.
went from playing aggressively to defensively in just one round, in just one turn. Oh, and Niktos has arrived.
1, 2, 3,
4
4. Can
pips.
produce, yeah.
No, not enough, not enough. But he can
He can make it.
he can
bigger.
actually play another Gilded Goose, and then Niktos activates for 5. Wow.
Well, he can play another 1 mana creature.
No, he's activating Niktos now for 5
Right,
mana.
5. He's got actually 6 mana.
5 pips. What's that? Oh,
All right. So Jade Light Ranger.
Jade
with
Light Ranger will be
two-
a 4/3. Leaving Walking Ballista on top.
That's pretty good. Actually, Walking Ballista on the top with this would be
And Oko transforms one of the Love Struck Beasts into a 3/3.
ha 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 ha. He can block, right? That's the thing, right? Chongting can
No,
block
I think
with the
he, yeah,
Wicked
he has
Wolf.
almost more than twice, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
And next turn, I
jeez,
think
too many.
Chongting is going to make the other Love Struck Beast a 3/3.
Yeah.
And then the Wicked.
This is wow. That was it.
And Atien scoops it up, realizing that the game is more or less over.
Yeah, when you got like 5 permanents versus 10 permanents, a little bit hard.
So in game 1, Atien never got off the Possibility Storm.
Yeah.
And then Chongting gradually assembled a bot state that was too powerful, too overwhelming. And then in game 2, Atien's Glory Bringers did the job for him, stifling Chongting's mana. And in game 3, I think Atien never really assembled much of a bot state.
An offense. So. Yeah. Towering Thunder Fist asks, is Oko a good card? Can't tell. I don't know, guys. Oko a good card?
Oko is broken. It's not a
Oko-
good card.
Oko,
It's
yeah.
broken. It's outright broken.
Man, I think that was a rhetoric question. Bad. So bad, this card.
I mean, just go on to MTG top 8.
and after that,
It's
like,
in
click
it's in Pioneer, it's in Modern, and it's in
the
Legacy.
Yeah.
It's even in Vintage, right? Yeah, it's even in Vintage.
All right, we are going for a short break. We'll be back very, very quickly with the semifinals. So don't go away. See you guys.
Yep, you're right. Cannonball 29. You're right. All these decks are essentially tune-up standard decks.
Yeah, they're good. Okay.
That's what the Pioneer format is.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you guys in a bit.